Hey, this is a little thing I call pre-Vegas head trips. Basically just, well, cut to the chase for those of you that may or may not want to watch the entire video. I have a pool team that I play on, and we're in the American Pool Players Association. We've qualified for the national tournament in Vegas this year, which is just 5 short days away. And there are a series of things that are just kind of tweaking out about the experience for me personally and for the team, and I kind of need to get rid of them before I get on the plane. So I figured I'd upload them to a bigger hard drive, namely YouTube. Number one, there's kind of a team disintegration going on. I think it's just a result of everybody freaking out a little bit on their own and then getting together for our weekly pool matches and bouncing off each other like billiard balls. And I don't think that's severe yet. I think that's a natural course of things, and we're going to run through it. Everything's going to probably end up okay. The second issue for me, I just in the last week went up, my handicap went up from a skill level 6 to a skill level 7, and it's always difficult for me every time my skill level changes, whether I go up or down. And the system that they use to do it, it has its little algorithm that it does, so you know it's pretty well reliable, but sometimes you just don't feel like you're ready for that shift when it happens. To combine that with having to go to Vegas and face some of the best players in the country at a new and higher skill level, it's a little rough on me at the moment. Third thing is a physical thing for me. About 4 years ago, I had a lot of symptoms in my right arm that ended up basically in a little bit of surgery in my neck. Basically had what they call a cervical fusion at my C4-5 vertebrae. They took out a bad disc and replaced it with a piece of my hip, and that was great. Recovered perfectly from that, but at that time the doctor said, hey, you know, the immediately adjacent disc, that C5-6, is also compromised, so at some point you may have to deal with something like this again. Well, just a couple weeks after we qualified for the national tournament, I started having the very same symptoms in my left fingers and arm that I started having before the right arm blew out 5 years ago now. And I know what it is, and that's kind of weird to deal with, to have experienced the same thing before and to know that it ends up with going under the knife, and then to also be doing that on the verge of the week that you want to play the best pool you possibly can. So I know it's not ready to blow out the way the right arm did before I got surgery, so if I can control my mental focus and try to let whatever goes on in that arm be background noise while I stay focused on my game, then I think I can overcome that. And it's in a way, hopefully that physical thing will be something to take my mind off that whole mental head trip about skill level and just keep me focused in the moment on each shot, which of course is the way to play the best pool you can anyway. That's it. Feel free to comment if you like, or watch it, pass it on. If you know of other people that play and have dealt with similar things at or before big tournaments, I'd love to hear about it. Peace.